boy, oh boy, oh boy. Have we got, I mean, have we got some stuff to discuss? It is free agency day. And Kevin Durant requesting a trade from Brooklyn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is man. This is amazing. I think. And listen, what's up, expert? Welcome to the stream. This is something that uh you know I thought would happen if Kyrie opted out, but he opted in, and Katie said, I'm done. So right now I'm writing down all of our trade assets that we have to go after. By the way, I am connected to a few sources close to the Atlanta Hawks. I have a couple of friends that are extremely close as far as being inside with the Atlanta Hawks, and I am hearing that Travis was talking to the assistant GM of the Brooklyn Nets in regards of KD. Now I'm writing down. Let's see, right? We have a lot of guys. I don't think the biggest thing we've given up yesterday was the draft flexibility we have. What's up, Matt? Hey, he is gonna be a future Hawk. I know it, man. Jalen. Okay, let's see. The Hawks could very well trade the rights to AJ Griffin. Um, the Hawks have Capella they could move, which I don't think the Hawks will look to move Capella. I mean, they could, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. But this is gonna be a massive, and I mean massive, uh, type thing. This is gonna be something that I think man uh if Travis pulls this off, this man is going to have a statue outside of State Farm Arena. If Travis can pull this off, 2 blockbusters in 2 days, if Travis can pull this off, I'm telling you. I am telling you. So, we can literally mortgage the future here. I mean, we can literally mortgage the future here, and I'm okay with it because when you're getting a top 5 player in the NBA to go with your superstar in Trae Young, your all-star you acquired in DeJounte Murray, and I don't think that the core of the roster, I don't think like the build of it, which I do think that Hunter would be involved in the deal. I do think that Collins will definitely be involved in the deal. Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin, um, possibly double O. But I think that the Hawks will still have some pieces left. I don't think they'll trade 12 guys for one. I don't think that will happen. So the Hawks could trade a 2023 first this upcoming season and 29 first unprotected. The Hawks could offer a 2024 and 2028 pick swap. The Hawks could offer a 2024 2028 pick swap. They could offer up to about 8 second rounders. And then to sweeten the deal, I'd throw in almost about 14 million in cash. That's what I would do. I say we keep Capella and Trey. Obviously, everyone else is tradable. Yeah, I think so. I don't think that we're gonna give up the roster to get him. You know, so it, you know, And by the way, we just gotta, we do have some news. Um, I do have some news as far as the DeJounte Murray trade goes. Hawks have officially announced the trade to acquire DeJounte Murray from the Spurs. Travis Slink on DeJounte Murray. The opportunity to acquire a player of DeJounte's caliber just entering his prime does not come too often. He has developed into one of the most elite two guards in the league. We are thrilled to add him to our group. I like to thank Gallo for his professionalism and contributions to the Atlanta Hawks over the past 2 years. Moving on to Kevin Durant. We are, regardless. Oh, okay. The Hawks have also acquired Jock Landale in the deal. Let me look up who that is. I think he's a center. Yeah, he's a center, 6'11". Hawks probably going to waive him. Hawks also acquired Jock Landale in the deal. Well, all I know is that we are in position to go out and acquire a top 5 talent. What's up, Joe Gomez Arrow? Yo, what's up? We are in a tremendous time. Brookyln knows better than to come to Travis and say, it's going to cost you Trae Young. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. We're not trading Trae, okay? We want to, we certainly want to build around Trae. We want to build around DeJounte. Everyone else is tradable. We have right here. We have 20 tradable options. We could trade a package. Now, here's what I would offer. Dave says, why would Brookyln take JC's contract in the rebuild? They're going to be taking on a lot of contracts. And let me tell you, they're not necessarily rebuilding. I think they're restructuring the roster according to what KD has requested. They are going to keep Ben Simmons, and any deal that they take for Kevin Durant is going to be taking on a rookie that just got his big contract. So if he goes to the Suns, the Suns are going to have to give up Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, 4 first round. So they're not going to just take the salary has to match still. Like, I don't think Brookyln is going to sit here and say, okay, well, we'll just restart. Brookyln, if anything, is going to do their best to move away from rebuilding and tanking. Why? They don't have a draft pick. They don't have a draft pick until 2027. 2027. So, I just, I think that ultimately, um, Brooklyn's going to try to avoid the rebound. Dave, I disagree. I think Ayton is very valuable. I think if they're not willing to throw Mikal Bridges in, you can go ahead and shut the phones off. If they're not willing to throw Mikal in, shut the phones off. No deal is getting done. Phoenix is going to get aggressive, though, because they want to do something in Chris Paul's window. But I disagree with you when you say that they have the best assets, because they have 2 tradable assets that are intriguing for Brookyln: DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. Their first round picks are not going to be valuable. Ours won't either. I don't think anyone that gets KD will. I really don't think that. I was just reading some Twitter. Okay. All right. Yeah, so the Hawks got Jock Landale. Okay. So it says it's possible Jotlando isn't on the roster. The Hawks still working through some things with that. So yeah, so I mean, trades take a long time to, you know, um, get done. But also, I I think no, Dave, I disagree. I really do. I'm gonna pull up the Suns roster. The Suns are more equipped to win now. If you tell me Aiton and oh wow, okay. If you're telling me Aiton and Mikal Bridges is gonna be enough, that's simply not true. It's not true. Um, I'm looking. They have their tradable first could be something. Sign and trade Aiden, Mikal. It's gonna Cam Johnson is 26. Um the picks may the picks may give Phoenix the small leverage, but the Hawks could offer like the thing is that Brooklyn was already expressing interest in a guy like John Collins. So we could circle Collins, Herder's on a team friendly deal. Hunter is a guy they really like. Jalen Johnson, star potential. AJ Griffin still in the draft. Probably not interested in Clint Capella. Tradable 2023 first, 2029 first, 2024 pick swap, 2028 pick swap, 8 tradable second round picks, and then we've got cash. I'm not including Bogey because I don't think that they would look to acquire a guy like Bogey. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But listen, I think that it would be silly, really, really silly, to go ahead and count everyone out except Phoenix because listen, ultimately, like Woj reported, the Brooklyn Nets are going to take back the best offer. And we don't know if Phoenix is totally sold on giving up Mikal Bridges. Let me look up. Let me see if something like that works. Let's just say give Aiden the max, right? I'll just do something potential with Phoenix because I do think that Phoenix does have a really good chance, probably the highest chance to land uh AD. I just don't think that. Listen, it's not automatic. He's not. It's not like it's confirming he's going to Phoenix. That's not automatic because if it were to be Aiton and Mikal, talk about money. The Nets would actually take in more money. The Nets would be over the tax, losing a top 5 player. I don't know. It all depends on what I don't know. 26-year-old Cam Johnson, 25-year-old Mikal Bridges. This offer from Phoenix will put them over the tax. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, you know, I do okay, I am seeing that Philly um I do see that Philly is entering the races and they are trying to go all in. Maxi, Thibault, Tobias. What picks do they have to offer? What the 2029 pick? Kevin Durant is washed up. He's not as good as he was. Andy. Um, Um, I think you're wrong. I'll leave it at that. Take into account how much KD wants, KD makes per season. The contracts have to come close to match. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that teams have to consider. Other than college, listen, Kevin Herter can very well make that money work. If I listen, all right. If people don't think we literally have, I mean, go look at Vegas's odds. I mean, we are the fourth team. We're the fourth best team. We're the 14th the best odds to land Kevin Durant. But for the sake of it, let's just throw our trade assets out there, right? John Collins, Kevin Herter. If you want to match salary, I think Brooklyn is really looking to get under that salary a little bit because I don't think that they are whatever deal they make is not going to strike them into contention right then and there. So let's just say for the sake of it, right? John Collins, okay, well, I'll take Herter out actually, give him a little bit more valuable piece in DeAndre Hunter. John Collins, Hunter, Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin's draft rights, 2 first-round picks, 2 pick swaps, second-round picks. I mean, listen, I think that we are in. Listen, I think we're in the race for this kid. Now maybe we don't have the best chance, but I think we have the young talent. I've said multiple times we're in position to go out and acquire a superstar. And listen, I think that maybe listen, Atlanta's definitely on the listen. From what I've heard, Atlanta's definitely on the phone trying to get something done. But I do think that you know, listen, um, I don't know. This is really like I know like this is really going bad for Brooklyn. This is really going bad for Brooklyn. This is really going bad for Brooklyn. This really is. This is really going bad for Brooklyn. If I'm Brooklyn, honestly, the reason why I would take Atlanta's deal, now I would probably take Phoenix's deal first because I want more. I would want more picks. But listen, the young players like AJ Griffin, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, I think that that's intriguing. Listen, I think that Jalen Johnson, yes, does have superstar potential. DeAndre Hunter, superstar potential. AJ Griffin could be really good. John Collins is 24 years old. Kevin Herter. We have 2 first-round picks that are tradable. Listen, I think that we are going to be engaged. And even if not for Kevin Durant, there's 2 other stars on that team. Well, one of the stars on the team is available, but listen, I think that we can be competitive. I really do for Kevin Durant. I think we can be really competitive, and I'm excited to see to see what the case would be. But listen, I think that we are in position to go out here and acquire a guy like Kevin Durant. And they would have to weigh their options. Because listen, Miami is out. I believe that. I believe that Miami is out because Brooklyn cannot acquire a guy like Bam Adebayo with the whole rookie extension thing. So Tyler Hero is not going to be enough unless you're willing to give up Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero is not going to be enough. So there's not a world that exists where Hunter can become a superstar player. Um, uh, listen, Brooklyn has a lot on their hands. All they can do is take the best offer. We have trade chips. I don't know why people are so naive and not understanding. We have trade chips. Listen, I wrote down over 20 tradable assets we have, including the picks and all that stuff. Listen, we're gonna be right there in the talks. Ultimately, I think he goes to Phoenix. I think that Phoenix offers I think Phoenix offers about 4 first-round picks. I think Phoenix offers Mikal Bridges. I think Phoenix offers DeAndre Ayton. That will put the Nets over the tax, which I don't know if they're willing to do that, which is why it's up in the air. But I think that the Hawks, listen, the Hawks are a team you need to watch, guys. And listen, I'm telling you, if Travis pulls this off, we're in the works. But I don't want to stay on here long, guys, because I was gonna actually surprise you guys and go live for free agency. We'll see if we have a pretty good turnout there. If not, I'll just make videos and all that stuff, and we'll see. By the way, Brooklyn's so dumb, they traded away their first round pick to get Royce O'Neal. So I don't know what they're thinking, but Hawks have a young player, have the young player an asset. But they don't have the salaries. What part don't you understand? Listen, I don't think you understand very well. John Collins is making a lot of money. Kevin Herter, that's matching the salary right there. Okay, if people don't want to believe me, okay, let's break it down so that way people can understand. You know, I don't think people understand very well. All right, John Collins, 23 million. Okay, let's just Kevin Herter, 14 million. That's $37 million. Kevin Durant is on a $44 million deal. Okay. We have 7 to make up right here. So let's just say that. DeAndre Hunter will put this, if he's not extended, let's just throw in his 9 million. Okay. That will put the Hawks at a $46 million number, acquiring a $44 million player, sending out John, Herter, and Hunter. Now, this is an easy, quick way. This deal does not get accepted, in my opinion. John, Hunter, Herter is not enough for Kevin Durant. That's why I say you go in a different direction and say, listen, you were interested in John Collins. We weren't interested in anyone on your team. Okay. We weren't interested on anyone on your team. So that's why we did not engage in John Collins talks with you, Brookyln. But guess what? We have John Collins here. Okay. John Collins was on the table. He's going to be involved in any deal. That's 23 million. That gets you 21 away. Okay. Now, Kevin Herter is a guy that's valued around the league. Boston was interested. Portland, New Orleans, teams were interested. But let's just say, for the sake of it, Brooklyn does not want a 6'7" wing in Kevin Herter, who's 23 years old. Let's just say they don't want him. We know they would want DeAndre Hunter. Okay. Plus that 9 will put you at a $31 million number. Now let's go ahead and start getting into the young asset type thing. We have Onyeka Okongwu, who we could throw in, which I don't want to. But let's just say, for the sake of it, okay, let's just put Kevin Durant on the Hawks, John Collins, DeAndre Hunter, Onyeka Okongwu, and Jalen Johnson. That puts the Hawks matching the salary. John Collins, Hunter, Okongwu, Johnson, tremendous potential. You can trade the draft rights to AJ Griffin. You can trade a first-round pick this year. You can trade a future first-round pick. You can trade 2 pick swaps. Listen, pick swaps are valued around the league. But listen, I'm gonna hop off here. Listen, I'm not gonna argue with the fact that we have assets. Like, we we just went out and acquired an all-star yesterday for Gallo and picks. And I find it ridiculous that people listen. Kevin Durant asked out. We will see what happens. Y'all have a good one.